First league points of the season, third successive win, a decent cup draw, and it's your birthday. Had better days than this?
Well, it's a nice birthday in the end. I've got to be honest, I weren't probably the most pleasant today because you've always got that burden over your head that you've played 6 and not 1 in the league. And so apologies to my family, but I probably weren't very nice today, and being it was my birthday. So, because as I say, it's been a really tough 6 league games. Let's forget about the FA Cup for a minute because that takes care of itself, and you know you can only play them games when they come round. The bread and butter is the league, and I thought tonight that we were outstanding. I thought as a defensive unit, as a display across the pitch, it was really solid, and we took our goals when vital times of the game. You know, they've had a great chance at 2-0. They clear it off. We clear it off the line. We go straight up the other end and score. And goals change games. And listen, tonight I thought we were very good. I thought that we could have ended up scoring more, but at the same time, Harrow put us under immense pressure. They fought tooth for nail for Steve there, and it was a hard night at the office, and our boys looked out on their feet, to be honest, after Saturday.
First half couldn't have started any better. 7 minutes gone, we're 2 up, and Joe's got them both.
Yeah, and listen, the lad's playing with half a leg. I promise you that. He's really struggling. He needs an injection. We're waiting for a scan, but he can play through it, which is a bonus. But you can see he's not quite 100%. But half a Joe is better than no Joe, in my opinion. And listen, we made a big call bringing Frankie back in the side tonight. We thought it was the right call. We looked at the pitch and felt it was a game that we could play football on, and they played some great football as well. And no, it was just it was backs to wall at times, but we defended so well as a unit. They've got a great front pairing in George Moore and Ewington. George went to the right in the second half, but we defended them brilliantly, to be honest. And I'm just really pleased to be out here, and thought the front four again were really good. You know, Joe Brooksy and Riddell and Frankie were outstanding. So we got great competition for places, but we need to regroup now. We've got another tough game on Saturday. We've got Cheshire, and then we've got a really hard game in the FA Cup. There's no easy games, and you know, it's something to look forward to build on, and the confidence is good now.
So to say 3 successive wins, we're off the bottom of the league now. I said to you on Saturday, confidence breeds confidence. Winchester on Saturday, chance to get more points, presumably.
Yeah, but we say it every week. You know, there's no easy game. You know, we went to Potton, it wasn't an easy game. We went to Wingate on Saturday, it wasn't an easy game. Tonight wasn't an easy game, and Saturday won't be. And Tuesday and Saturday after won't be easy games. There's no easy games. You have to earn the right to win games of football. Now, what I feel the difference is between the 6 games that we lost and the 3 games that we won is we've earned the right. We haven't made mistakes. We've stopped gifting silly goals, although tonight again I felt it was a silly goal we give away, but we're in the lead. We have to stop that. But we're earning the right. The boys are going to war for the football club, and that's all I want them to do. And I want people to say that was a hard game against Hendon, and I felt the first 6 games there was probably 3 in there where everyone would say that was an easy afternoon against Hendon, and I don't want that. I didn't enjoy it. And but we're off the mark. We've got something to build on. Saturday's going to be another tough day away from home. I think that's our first away win in the league since Wimborne last year. So that tells you where we've been at, and to change that is a real positive. But we've got to assess the group now. David's come off. You know, we've got Forbesy nearly there. We've got Tommy Brewer now getting back fit. Lucas Perry's had his injection today, which is positive. But we've got players carrying out there in Knox and Niggles. So we've got to reassess it on Thursday and be ready for another tough game on Saturday.
With the FA Cup draw today, no game, as you rightly say, is going to be easy, but it could have been harder than the draw we have got, potentially.
Well, listen, Bay will think exactly the same as what we're thinking. Both of us could have got a Conference South club. We haven't. We've both got someone at our same level. Will I take them lightly? Absolutely not. They're a really good side. They've got some fantastic players. They've got players that were at Hayes last year. They've got players that are very established, players that have played in the league above. So I'm expecting another really, really tough game. And as we said there, look, for both clubs, we'll both be looking at it saying, I tell you what, if we could win that one, then great, we're in the 4th qualifying round. It's better than playing Ebbsfleet. But at the same time, there won't be no taking lightly from me. This is going to be a really tough game. But we've got 2 more league games to deal with first, and we're a little bit sore, a little bit walking wounded. But such a positive tonight to watch that performance, that fight, that spirit, and the defensive units were outstanding tonight. That was a real positive.
Will you enjoy the rest of your birthday? Not as much.
Well, I've got 2 hours left, and I will enjoy it. And I'll go and apologise to my family for being a moody git all day. But as I say, football means a lot to us in our family, and when you're not doing well, it's hard to take. And I will go on record to say I've been very fortunate that it's a lonely place as a manager when you're not doing well, and I've had some real good people around me in terms of Steve at Claridge at Salisbury, Lee at Swindon, Paul at Truro. and Steve here, and Steve's a top manager here as well, and he'll turn this round because it's so early on. We're 7 games in, loads to play for, and I'm very lucky that I've had that support because it is a lonely place at times. But you know, we don't get too high, we try not to get too low, although it's hard at times. But it's a really positive result tonight. I'm really happy with 3 points, and just to look at the table and not see no points is nice.
Well done, enjoy it.
Thank you. Cheers.
Brooksy, a goal for you, your first goal back, and a great night for Hendon.
Yeah, I think it was a very promising 3 points. If you look at the whole game in general, Mars didn't have to make a save. They scored, we went 3-0 up, and it could have been 4s, 5s or 6s. We had the chances there, but it's just good to get 3 points on the table. Does that take us off the bottom?
It does take us off the bottom, and we couldn't have made a better start really. 7 minutes gone, Joe scored twice.
Yeah.
We're looking comfortable.
It was literally, we got the game plan well on, pressed them from the front, they'll make mistakes, and you see throughout the game there was chances, it opened up, and it turned into end-to-end, but we defended very well.
So just before half time, you could have scored. Some may say maybe you should have scored. Talk us through what happened.
I don't know, they just all stepped up, and Sol's played the ball over the top. I'm in my own half and I'm one-on-one with the keeper. I'm looking up and the keeper's running back to his own goal. So set myself, took it round him, defender's done well to get back. He's on the floor, I don't know how he's got his leg up so high to block that, but made up for it and scored.
So that was 2-0 half time, but straight after into the second half you have scored 3-0. Did it then get a bit nervy for us when Harrow pulled one back?
I don't think so. Like, they knock the ball around very well. It's a tough place to come. They've got some very good players and they move the ball well, but they didn't really threaten us. Like I said earlier, Mars didn't really have to make a save where you'd think, wow, we're in trouble here. But it's always nervy. Obviously we wanted to get them 3 points, but we've done well, dug in.
And since you've returned and you're linking up with Joe White up front, it's like you've never been away.
Yeah, me and Joe's always had a good link up, even when I left, and he was always messaging. We always stayed in touch. We're good mates outside of football as well, so I think that helps. We just know where each other are. Like, we don't even have to look, don't even have to talk. We just know he's going to be there, I'm going to be there. We just play off each other.
Is it any link that we've won 3 games on the trot and they're the 3 games since you've come back?
I don't want to put that in anyone's head. Maybe I'm a good luck charm, and if that's the case, then let's keep winning games.